was thinking about perspective versus reality. Like, I'm pretty sure perspective is more important than reality, and what I mean by that is that it's often not what is happening that is the issue. It's your perception of what's happening that determines your reality, and thus, your reaction to what's happening. So I heard a story about a lady who was she was putting petrol in her car. She paid, she got in the car, she drove off, and then she saw there was like a massive truck, one of those lorries. The guy jumped into his cabin and drove off after her. She thought, oh, maybe he's late, whatever. Probably nothing. And then she turned left, he turned left. Again, maybe we're going in the same direction. She turned right, he turned right. So now she's obviously concerned. She sped up, he sped up. So now she's very concerned. And in a panic, she's just driving, trying to figure out, where am I going? Not noticing road signs. She turns down a cul-de-sac and, has to stop, jumps out of her car. And she turns around and sees the truck driver, the lorry driver, jump out of his cabin and go to her car and pull out somebody that was in her back seat. Unbeknownst to her, when she was in the petrol station, somebody had got into her back seat, and this person was somebody that the police had been looking for, and would have potentially done her harm. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to imagine how the perception of this lady's perception of the truck driver changed as soon as she saw that and realized what was going on. And I think and he was chasing her, just to clarify that she wasn't confused about that. He was chasing her, but he was chasing her to do good rather than to harm. I think a lot of our relationships could be improved if we were in a position to be able to change our perspective. I think our relationship with God might be improved slightly, definitely by being able to change our perspective. If we were to see God as a good father and always wanting the best, that might change our perspective. And I think even other things in life, looking at life, 2020 has been a lot to deal with, but not everybody is suffering. Not everybody is suffering to the same degree. Some people, billionaires are making money at a higher rate than they were in 2019. Perspective. I saw a quote the other day with regards to the gold rush and mindset and and success and whatever, and it was talking about, in a gold rush, don't search for gold, sell shovels. Because everybody is thinking about getting gold, you can be the provider. In our faith and in our prayer, in our perspective, when we pray, I mean, do we believe what we're praying for? If we do, our perspective on things might change. If actually God is for me, and He loves me, and the end of the thing is going to be better than the beginning of the thing, and He does make a distinction between those who know Him and those who don't. If I have those things at the forefront of my vision, then maybe the journeys are easier. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, there are things in my life I'm challenging myself to change the perspective on, because again, it's not the thing. It's how you react to the thing, how you see the thing.